thanks for tuning in today. Sorry this is so late, but this is my March Beauty Favorites video. I have a few makeup things in here, and then a hair care item and a skincare item, and so I thought I would just get started with makeup. The first makeup products I want to talk about are concealers, and both of these are under eye concealers. The first one is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer, and I have this in 10 Fair, and then this is the Rimmel Match Perfection Concealer. And it says also concealer and highlighter. So the first one, the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind, I rediscovered this actually. I put it back in like my makeup case, and I was going through it a few weeks ago and found it. Actually this concealer comes with a sponge tip that goes above this, but I was watching a video, Makeup by Tiffany D had a video on either her full face products or her favorite products, and she said, a subscriber let her know that you can take the sponge tip applicator off of this. And what was cool about that is that instead of just winding it up, it's a twist up. Instead of doing that and putting it on with the applicator, you can just twist it up and you'll see a little dollop will come up like that. And you can just take that off, and put it under your eyes. I thought this was a really good idea because the sponge tip would absorb a lot of the product that you would rather just have and put on your face. And this is the concealer rubbed out. It's really smooth and lightweight, and I think it has a very good coverage for under the eyes. And the second one I want to talk about is the Rimmel Match Perfection. This is also something that I found again. I was excited to use it again because I remember I really liked it. You get a ton of product in here, and this one is different. Instead of a twist up, it's just a squeeze out tube. There's a little brush on here, and then you squeeze it out and apply it to under your eye. I think both of these are great concealers for under the eye. I use a corrector under my eye, the Bobbi Brown corrector, which helps, the dark tones, and then these are more like my skin tone colors that will kind of match and blend out with my foundation. The second product I'm going to talk about is an eye product, and these came out a while back and were really popular. This is the Maybelline Color Tattoo 24-Hour Wear, and this one is in Bad to the Bronze. I'm going to show you a swatch of that. And that's kind of it swatched out. There's this little dollop in the middle. The thing that gets annoying with these is they do kind of harden. Like if you don't use them for a few days, the layer on top will get a little more hardened. But if you haven't dipped into this for a few days, I would just recommend kind of taking your finger and rubbing it around, and those harder areas will start to soften. This is an all-over eyeshadow, or it can be used as an eyeshadow base. So either I would take this and kind of shear it out on my eyelid and then just put eyeliner and mascara, or I would put this on my eyelid, shear it out, and then put some eyeshadows over it. And what I've been loving with that, another favorite of the month, is the Wet n Wild Walking on Eggshells palette. I've talked about this before, but it has 3 colors, an eyelid color, a crease color, and a highlight color. And I mentioned that these are a little powdery, but I think if you have a base, especially something like this that's a little stickier and going to grab the product, these eyeshadows will stay on a lot longer and they won't kind of, fall out. Having a sticky base like the Color Tattoo will definitely help these shadows to stick and to not fall out onto your face. Another favorite for the month of March has been the MAC Bronzing Powder, and this is in Refined Golden. You can tell I hit pan on it. I actually hit pan a long time ago. I got this back in high school, so I mean like 5 or 6 years ago. And it's a very shimmery bronzer. Really see, but it's pretty glittery. So in the pan it looks a little intimidating, but once you put it onto your, the areas you kind of want to contour or just make darker, it blends out pretty well and the shimmer isn't as noticeable. I've been trying to use this up, but I still do really like it. I'm just interested in trying other bronzers as well. And what I've been loving with that is my MAC blush in Peaches. And this is a peachy pink color that I like to apply to the apples of my cheeks and kind of blend up. It goes really well with this bronzer, so when I have this on my cheeks along with the bronzer, they kind of go well together. This is a sheer tone blush, which just means that it's a lighter formulation. I've been using the e.l.f. Studio Blush Brush with it, and that has really helped me to pack on color if I want to have a more intense cheek. And last for makeup, I mentioned this in other videos, but the Rimmel Stay Glossy. This is just a great color. I'm wearing it today, and it kind of just If you've tried the Rimmel Moisture Renew lip glosses, they kind of have the same smell as those. They're kind of sunscreeny, but I'm just assuming that there's sunscreen in it, so that's better than just not having any at all. My next product is a lotion. This is actually the Olive Body Butter from the Body Shop, and I've really used a lot of this, especially in this past month. What I love about this is how moisturizing it is. I tend to have dry skin and I always moisturize when I get out of the shower, but I found that body butters are really the best bet for me, especially in the winter months. So, I mean, I would rather have, you know, a lotion where I can just like pump it really fast and like put it on and just go out the door, but this takes a while longer. I mean, not really that much time. You're just like having to plop your fingers in and stuff like that. I've just noticed my skin feels so much more moisturized throughout the day. The next one of these I probably am going to get, it's like a more fruity scent. I don't know, this is a gift to me and I really like it, but it's not like my favorite scent in the world. My next favorite is a mousse. I have been raving about the Pantene Curly Mousse forever, but recently this month I discovered the Frieda Frizz Ease, and this is the Curl Reviver, and I really like this formulation of the mousse a lot better than the Pantene one. It makes my curls feel more defined than with that, but the crunchy feeling is not really there that you would find maybe in a gel or something like that. I have been using this for a while and I have noticed I still have a lot of the products left, and I felt like with the Pantene I would run out of them like crazy. But I'm going to Okinawa next month, which is a very tropical area, so I'm kind of nervous for my hair. So if you have any suggestions of hair products, let me know, either on my Facebook if you're like one of my friends, or just down below. That would be awesome. And the last thing I'm going to talk about is not a product, but a tool. This thing is really fun. This is the Bedhead Curlipop, and this is the one that is just straight up and down. There's one that like comes up and is a little like thinner at the top that creates different curls. But I really like this on days that like second day hair where I have curly hair, but the next day it'll kind of be like a little frizzy on top. I mean, I use it today, but I kind of laid down so my hair got a little frizzy, but I just like to use that to clean up my curls, and I find that the curls are so much better than with a clip iron. I have a couple bedhead clip irons that I've used throughout the years, and I liked those, but I just felt like this is so much more natural looking. It also came with a protective glove, which has helped, but I would just be really careful when you use this. I have burned myself 2 times on my arms. They're healing, and this little scar up here, I also burned myself there, so that is not fun. I would just be very careful and not be in a rush when you use this. So that is all my favorites for the month of March. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day.